this beautiful energy that's coming in. It's just, you fucking deserve it. You freaking deserve it. You freaking deserve it. I gotta really learn not to say certain things so my video doesn't get in trouble. I love y'all. I'm so grateful that you are stepping into this energy with me. And I just hear, like, whatever you've been called to do, the resources are coming in. 1111. Don't worry. Don't worry. 1, 2, 3. That might be significant for someone. Y'all know if you know. 1, 3, 2. I love y'all. This is gonna have to be a really quick message for the collective. If this is finding you, this is finding you with no hashtags. You can check below. And you're gonna need to use your discernment. Always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But this is a very beautiful message. I've been needing to be holding on and just like using this as like a stimulation toy, I guess. Like, I don't know, it makes me think of like a worry stone almost. But like my blue lace agate. So I don't know, maybe agate might be important for you. I've been waking up a lot lately with songs completely stuck in my head. And it's so funny too, because I was so tired. I've been feeling the Ascension Symptoms 101 as I'm looking up. You may be feeling the same. You may be going through it too. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you've been feeling a little off lately, but you still feel good, definitely go check out, even if you don't feel good. Sometimes Ascension Symptoms, they just be what they be. But I feel like I've really learned to love every emotion and sit with every emotion as I alchemize it. So that might also be important for you. But I'm waking up with 132 as I'm looking up, waking up with a song stuck in my head. And the funny thing is this is something that like I have movies that I could probably recite every single word, every single lyric to, especially if they're like musicals, obviously. Disney might be important for this collective, but this was one that I liked more whenever I was younger, but I hadn't really watched it a lot consistently as I've been older. And it's I See the Light by Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi. Okay. And I feel like, okay, first of all, my phone is like really low on percentage, so I gotta get this out. But I felt called to grab my Oracle deck, and I've been hearing that song, Please Collective. This is so important that you go listen to that song 231 if you feel 234 in your soul, your heart, your mind, your body, like this song and what you've been coming to realize in your life lately. 243, 246. I think it could be really important even if you don't feel called. I'm feeling called to say all those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in. Like I feel like that's an energy that's really big for this collective. 303 and 306 and 309 could be significant. So when I went to go pick my deck up, 312, Ravenous. Don't butcher me, guys. 321. Always be authentic. I don't know. That was just coming through. Insatiable. Your energy is insatiable. Like somebody, okay, a lot of people in this collective, you're going to be having multiple somebodies feeling like you are insatiable, like you are it. And you're just ready to have a good life. Like you're just ready to live happy. Like you might not even be looking for like love or anything like that. 354, but you're also not jaded. I feel like you've come to know that you're looking for your divine counterpart. 404. So I feel like we need to, so that was, this felt like projection at first, and I also feel like it's something that we've also released, so I feel like maybe it might feel like something that's coming back up, but we're no longer in this energy. We're releasing it. 432 as I'm looking up. I feel like when we're going through ascension, we have to release things. So releasing a facade, releasing any fronts we may have had to put up, being a people pleaser, and all of those things that we've done to heal. 448. You know, anytime that people have hidden motives towards us and how that's come out and how that's affected us. 4, 5, 6, just weird behavior, the things that we need, oh my, the things we need to heal and grow from. But 505, we've already went through that. Like, I know if you're seeing this, like you've already learned 511 that you trust in something so much deeper than yourself. And you know that that's going to bring you a fucking gift. It's on the bottom of the deck. I love this. I love this. Date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. A lot of people in this collective are probably group 7. I'm gonna say definitely a good chunk of you guys are group 7. So a lot of people are thinking about you. Or 546. You are stuck in people's mind everywhere you go. You have that kind of energy, but it's sticking with someone. It's sticking with someone that I feel like you've been going through this mirrored experience. And a reason I feel like the song I See the Light is 606 is so important for this collective is in the video how they just float together. Their lanterns float together. 616. You might be seeing a lot of mirrored numbers. I just think it's a beautiful thing. I do. 624. Tell me about this connection. Ooh. I got excited. I'm sorry. So signs, spiritual contracts, songs, telepathic, dreaming of them. You're getting a lot of downloads. 646 in your sleep right now. You are getting a lot of downloads, and you're also cycling out old information. I feel like you're probably extremely tired. So anytime you have the moment, you get the rest you need, and you've been learning to do that without guilt. So I just want to free you because that's so important. Okay, 711. Releasing all these spiritual contracts that were karmic is really important. I need you to know that you've done it, like you've done the work. And the fact that this says songs, like the way this telepathically made me feel, this song, I woke up and heard it a couple days in a row. So this morning I woke up and I was so out of it. I got something to eat real quick because I had some French toast left over, and I threw that in, I ate that, and as I'm doing that, I'm listening and watching because I skipped through the entire movie, which is something I have a hard time doing. I don't know why I didn't just look up the YouTube video, but I was half awake, okay? And just the way that it just fed to my soul. I feel like a lot of you in this collective understand that you are going through upgrades right now. 811, you're going through upgrades, and you're seeing the signs of that. You are getting the downloads. 818, like, you know. I need you to understand, though, you need to keep this a secret. Don't be 824. This is significant for someone. 828. You got to be quiet about things in motion. 835. You've got to be quiet about these things that are in motion, right? Wow. I didn't expect this message to be this long. I haven't recorded in for a minute. I've been going through my own spiritual things. Guys, I missed you. Oh. I feel like in your dreams, you're probably not remembering all details, 909, but I feel like you might be, Akashic records can be important for some of this group significantly, and I feel like you might be reminiscing with, like I said, cycling things out, but also I feel like you're downloading information from Akashic records about these people that are coming into your life now, these experiences that are coming into your life now. 936, I feel like it's a way of, you're telepathically getting these signs so that you know not to brace in your nervous system, because I feel like 949, you might have a struggle with that. You might also just be thinking about good times in general. I feel like this is a really happy dwelling. 1001 as I'm looking up. Like, you feel really good. I feel like she's looking like at a scrapbook or something. 1010, that might be significant for someone. Anything else we need to know about this connection or moving forward? Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, of course. Of course. Throughout this winter, you've been learning to cycle out things. 1032. I feel like a lot of this collective is aligned with me right now, but if you're seeing this, this is a timeless message. I'm recording this in April, but let this be significant if it's significant for you. It could also just be this coming season as well, as a reminder because of what you've done in this past season, 1101. But I feel like in winter, you went through a lot of unloading and emptying and releasing of trauma, releasing of the things that were no longer serving you properly. I feel like 1112, you might have had to cycle out really painful situations where people might have tried to play with you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and trigger warning, spiritual attacks might be something that you were trying to cycle away from past experiences. I see you, collective. But you found that after going through all of these things that made you realize who you are, you finally found what option was right for you as you were moving forward in life. Like, you were no longer needing to juggle these 12, these connections that were unhealthy for you. You started to realize moving forward what is and isn't going to be for you. 1221. Maybe working on some type of addictions. Maybe it's caffeine, maybe it's sugar. For me, it's cheese sometimes. Or anything else, really. I just trying to keep this PG, but take what resonates. Cycling that out. And all of this energy is such a good energy because now you are completely empty and open and ready to receive. And I want you to also know that there's somebody out there that's thinking about you. Like I said earlier, I feel like you might do content, you might be group 7, because a lot about profile creeping, blocked contact, profile searching, just imagery in general here. I feel like you had to cycle out a lot of things, start to realize that regardless, you are always protected, you are always divinely guided, 1331. You've always been protected and guided. You've just realized, like, I don't need to think or worry about anything. And some of you might also resonate with this. I don't know, maybe. I honestly don't even care about blocking people at this point. Like, if they're blocked already, I'm not going to go and unblock people. Like, I don't really give a fuck, but give a 1401. Gotta keep this PG, man. I need to work on that. But yeah, you're growing. You're realizing what you deserve, what feels good for you, and this feeling of you pouring into yourself as you've been pouring into yourself to be in your divine energy currently, 1432. You're going to receive the justice. Like, I understand that you've been through some really heavy things, 1441, and believe me, I'm healing with this collective as well. Like, the work is truly never done, darlings, but we're going to receive that justice. Like, the karmic justice of just working on yourself, never relenting, always loving you. And you might not have always, but you at one point said, you know what, I've got to do something different. 1515, like, it all stacked up. All this work. I just had to sit for a minute and ground because, like, guys, big energy. You probably had to go no contact with people and leave a lot behind. It feels like you've had to really close off your energy in a way that it's like, you know what, I had to let this go. Just disappeared out of a lot of people's lives, and I get this. Oh God, do I get this? But you know what? It's okay. I want you to not be scared of any of this. Like, I don't want you to feel fear, because you are always divinely protected. I feel like this is a release. You may also have energetic projections, but I think you're at the point where you realize, like, you can just transmute and alchemize those. So don't feel weird about this. Again, you are divinely protected. If you feel the need to, and you need to go do ritual and go do a protection, like, whatever it is that you need to do, go do that. Cleanse your energy. But you're releasing this pain. Like, look at this. Silent tears is what this reminds me of. You deserve so much more, and I feel like you've realized that. And people might feel like in your energy, we don't get that. We don't give that any thought, because you know what? We transmute that shit, and we just move on. It's not worth acknowledging, in a sense that gives your nervous system a... You gotta stay calm and grounded. And this is why I feel like I've really needed to make this, it all wrapped around. This was the card I was seeing in my mind, in my mind's eye. Twin flames could be significant for someone. Some people might feel like that's a karmic thing, but I feel like personally for me, when it comes to a twin flames for me are more base by base. 1808. I'm seeing in my mind's eye the video. You guys might want to go look it up on YouTube. It's Medea talking about tree. I feel like that's a really important clip that might make sense the way that I see twin flames, because you've got people that, like, really hold you down, right? The people that are your forever, you're one. Like, that's the one that respects that you put spirit and the divine in yourself before anything else, with that divine counterpart. And not everybody's going to be that, because then, there's people that are just here for a season and then they flake off like leaves. Like, you can't be mad at them for that. That's what they are. That's how they exist, Gosh. So anyways, I feel like you've been going through this, again, mirrored experience, mirrored emotions, mirrored ascensions, after rebirths, after... I see, like, a butterfly going in and out of the cocoon type of energy. Every time that you go through this metamorphosis, you come out for a moment, but not really. You're more like just reserved energy just so that you can go back into this cocoon to reemerge. Phoenix energy could be really significant. This reflection of your soul, 2002, is coming. Gosh, that's beautiful. Right now, because these ascension symptoms, you might be feeling like your emotions are just crashing in and out like waves. 2020. And 2020 might be a really significant year for you as far as ascensions, maybe like your first understandable ascension, like, you know what I mean? A big ascension, maybe something that really just changed you and changed your whole trajectory type thing. But like, oh, what else? Now you've finally built that foundation. This might have something to do with the family that you're building right now, because not only are you getting your twin flame, you're getting 21, 01, and 02. You're getting the solid foundation to bring in the life that you've been calling in, the soul family. Calling it all in. Finally here, like you've done it. 21, 21. Is there anything else this card is missing over here right now? Big fire sign energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I don't know if placements are something that you resonate with, but I have been deep diving more into my own chart, and I've like sat down and I went, wow, I actually am powerful. Now that I think about it, like I actually am a fucking powerful being, because I realized like I'm a Leo stellium. I don't know if that resonates with anyone, but it's no wonder that I feel called to be who I am, and it affects people 22 the way that it does. And I don't know, maybe you need to deep dive more into your chart to understand more things about you. Yeah, I definitely feel like you do. I feel like there's been periods that you've been feeling really lost about yourself, but you're finally cycling out all of that feeling invisibleness, the void inside, the running away. Like you're not in this energy anymore. I feel like what you've done is you finally, like I said, like you've created that foundation. And now you've created, I feel like this is like you've nurtured, this might be about family, like a physical, like it's physical meaning, but I feel like it might also be spiritual, about like the metaphor of like how you're nurturing your life right now, the way you're nurturing yourself, the way that you're nurturing your dreams. It's like the littlest version of you has been like cultivating and keeping these dreams going in the background, no matter what, to support you in life 23, 32, as you move forward and focus on everything else, right? And it's like, I'm going to grow this. And I feel like that's why there's so many things going on at once. Like if you see the imaging, which I think is so pretty. I was not looking to film, so I look crazy right now. Don't mind me, okay? I was ready for bed. But this message was important because you're in your divine energy now. Like there's no question about it. You are in your divine energy. And I know how weighted this feels. It's like ascending, you feel so 24. The words I'm looking for is like somewhat unsure, because you're jumping into this unknown. So this unknown feeling can be overwhelming sometimes, but you know you're a born leader. Like me, Leo stellium, 2442. Strong intuition, empathic heart. Your heart chakra is open. Your throat chakra is open. You may be working with your chakras in general. Sacral is coming up, solar plexus, third eye, for sure. But you might also resonate with like the first 12 chakras versus just the ones on our physical body. If you know, you know. You're in your divine energy. Like you are in your divine energy. You did it. 2534. You did it. This is your energy right now. This is how I feel. This is your energy. And if it's not, it's going to be your energy very soon. Because you already know that something huge is coming. Something big. I feel like it's a windfall, y'all. I feel like it's a windfall. I feel like you're going to meet the people you need to meet. You're going to get all the justice you deserve. I feel like this is such a huge, beautiful message. Oh, 5%. I love my message. I'm on a roll, but I love y'all. 26, but I gotta wrap this up so that I can actually save this. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate my life. I appreciate everything that I'm cultivating. I'm just in a new energy, and I know that as I continue, I'm going to keep growing and so will you. I don't think that we need anything more else from this message. I think you need to understand that you deserve it, and continue releasing anything you might need to release. I feel like you fully released imposter syndrome, or you're like so close, and just give yourself the trust you need right now. Give yourself the relaxation you need, and just know that this is the right life. Like, this is the new timeline. Like, you're finally here. You finally did it. 27. I really wasn't expecting it to be this long, but I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I love y'all. Y'all mean so much to me. So why don't you go ahead down in the comments and leave a comment. Anything that sparks your perspective. Could be a favorite emoji, something. And I will see you in the next message. And if you feel called to, share this with somebody you feel like needs to hear this. And if you're interested, you could always check out my link in my bio. Why did that not want to come out? Oh, heck no, we transmuting that. You might have people that have been trying to hold you back energetically, and you're just like, nah. Anyways, check out my link in my bio. I have some workbooks and some guides, some journals, so that you can just truly step into this highest version of yourself. So if that's something that resonates with you, definitely go check that out. Yeah. I love y'all so much. I'm so grateful for you, and we're ending this on 2929. Okay, I had to bring it back up, and like I completely stopped the video, but as soon as I went to go shuffle the cards back together, this was the card that was missing. You've learned self-love. That's why you're coming to get this reflection. Somebody who's gonna love you more than you've ever been loved by another person. Because you've learned to love yourself so fully and unconditionally. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. 44. I love y'all. If this message resonated with you, definitely go check out the link in my bio. And as always, I love y'all.